Hello everyone, hope you're all well. I'm going to go through and I'm going to do a video about how to do the wiring to wire up the rear lights from the 987 Boxster to the 991 911s, right? So, I'm going to explain. Oh, let's lift this up. Oh, it's heavy. Right. Oh, excuse that. I'm just going to put a bit of wood here, just in case it comes down on my head. Right, okay, so first of all, you would have stripped your Boxster, right? And you'll have a wiring loom, yeah, and a plug. Thing is what you want to do, or what I do, is you obviously got to cut that plug off, right? Because it doesn't work anymore, the Boxster one. And you need to extend them because the wiring anyway, because the Boxster lights effectively end about here, and ours have to come further out. So you need to make them longer. But the other thing about that is you also need to put in some resistors to get rid of the CAN bus errors. So let me just explain. I've got a slide coming up where I talk you through it all. But basically what I do is I buy these sort of connectors off eBay, right? And they've got they're 6-way. They've got lovely bright colours, so you can remember it. You're going to need 6 connectors on the driver's side because you've got a fog light, and only 5 required on the passenger side. So the first thing I do is the original Boxster loom. I identify which is which, and I give that, so there'll be each wire for the box will be a different colour, and again this will be on the slide, and then I mate each one of those wires to my own wire colour, and again you can copy what I've done on the slide, right? So I think, let's just say the yellow is reverse in this case, so that yellow is connected to the Boxster reverse light, and the way I connect them is basically strip the wires and then use these things, yeah, so you crimp them together and then put heat shrink around the outside of it, yeah, and then you've got a nice long wire, yeah, and then I wrap it in what is called amalgamation tape, which is sort of self-sealing. Amalgamation tape, it's brilliant stuff, and it's all waterproof and it self-seals, right? So there we go. So I've got Boxster rear light wiring here. I've got all my own colours now, and we're good from that standpoint. And that's just, again, an eBay connector. Then what I do is on the other end of that eBay connector, yeah, I've got to connect, oops, I have to have resistors going through all of them, right? So there are 6 connections on the driver's side, but that includes the earth. Obviously I don't need an earth for the resistor, but what I have here is, you can imagine, where are we? So that's spitting out all the indicator and the reverse blah 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 from the Boxster, yeah, that connects to that. And then basically what I have then is all my colours coming in here, and then on each one of these I've put in a resistor, yeah. And what I do is I always have earth as black, right? So you can imagine, so this is coming now, this is the earth wire from the Boxster, goes in there, right? And then I piggyback off that and I earth all the resistors to one point here. So these are my 2 earth points. Then the resistors are connected one side to earth, the other side they piggyback into each connection, you see? So all these resistors are all the same. All one side goes to earth, and there, and then that is earth obviously, and that is earth, and then that is earth all the way to the Boxster earth, yeah. And then let's say, what did I say? Yellow was reverse. Reverse lights coming through here, the power. It's got a resistor in line, and then it goes further out, okay? So it looks complicated, but it really isn't if you just take your time with it, yeah? And then, because I've now got the resistors in place, the resulting wire that comes out the back of this actually goes to the light. And there you see. You get these plugs in the kit, and they're numbered, each connection's numbered, and I'll go through that on the slide. But the way I do this is, you can imagine this, I've got my light in the way, hang on. If I take my light out, oh, don't want to drop it. It's stuck a bit. I'll leave that there, don't fall. See this opening here? That's where your Boxster lights used to bolt to. So what I do is I've made this plate, yeah? They're my 2 earth bolts. These 3 bolt through those holes, yeah? And attach. It attaches. Oh. I can't do it with one hand, it's a nightmare. You get what I mean though, it attaches through those bolt holes, yeah? So then it sort of seals the hole off. The resistors are all on the inside, yeah? The resistors are all on the inside, out of the wet. They're mounted to metal because you need to mount them to metal because they do get hot. And then what happens is, this will be fed back in through there. That, from the back, that is just going to be sticking out of that metal sheet. That is just going to be sticking out of the metal sheet, and that goes to your light. All right. Right, so this is the back of one of the 991 lights, right? What you need to do, it'll have this sort of kink here, and the plugs that you get with the kit are a certain shape, right? What you need to do is you just need to file down a bit this side, right? And then what will happen is that plug will fit perfectly over that and it will click into place. Ingenious idea. I can't remember what the actual, I think this has a more pronounced sort of lip here and the plug just doesn't fit. So yeah, you just need to file that down a bit, and you can see they're a certain way because it's curved at that side and it's more going to be more square. I think I probably filed this down a bit too much, to be fair, because I just need to file it like that so it has that shape. All right, now wiring up these plugs, go on YouTube and look for videos on how to do it. There's a bit of a knack to it, but what you need to remember is there is there's a pink, see that pink thing? That's like a locking clip. You need to remove that first, otherwise there is no way you'll be able to push the pins that are attached to those wires in and get it clicked. And the thing is if you don't remove that pink thing, like I tried to do many moons ago, you'll end up just ruining the plug, and that's it, right? So yeah, go on YouTube first, have a look how to wire up these sort of special plugs. What are they called? Oh, they got a special name. Anyway, it escapes me. Just go on eBay and look at car plugs or something like that, universal, and you'll get the name. Okay, so I'm going to put this over there. Oh. So this is the most important thing, right? So I'm going to talk you through this. Now this is a little slide I've made, and I'm going to stick it at the end of the video, and I'll have it playing for 10 seconds so you have a good chance to pause it and refer to it, or print it off, or take a photo of it, blah blah blah. So drivers and passenger, these, so we've got the Boxster rear light. The colour of the rear light wire is grey and red, right? That's how you read this. On the driver's side, the fog light is a grey wire, earth is brown. Typically all the brown wires are earths on Boxsters and Porsches. Indicator is black and green, blah blah blah. So this will give you a guide, right? And then I've done the same on the passenger side. Only difference, the passenger doesn't have the fog light. There's just one fog light on the driver's side, okay? So you've got effectively six wires here, 5 there. Now, this PJL colour, this is the colour I've assigned to it because I'm using these eBay, right? So I actually got it wrong when I was talking to you. So my rear lights, I've mated the grey and red Boxster colour to yellow and so forth. And it's good. I mean, feel free to copy this. You only get certain colours like this. Don't try and match it to the original wire and loom. There's no point. It doesn't matter as long as you've written it down and you know what's what. Obviously, once you've identified things, you know, I would test them, you know, switch your car on. Remember to connect up the earth all the times, and then, you know, connect up your grey or your white, sorry, and that should be your fog light, blah blah blah. Then you know where you are, and write it all down like I've done here. Okay, now on the plugs, the way to do this is, if I looking at this plug here, you have to look at it. Oh, it's a bit bendy. Right, that is that, right? So if we look here, top left is number 8, and if you look on here, top left is number 8. We don't use that one. So then we've got next to 8, that yellow one, that's number 6, yeah? And you see it says number 6 there. So that's the top row, second from the left, number 6, right? Number 6, according to this, is the light, yeah? So that's just your rear lights, yeah? And then here, so we're looking at drivers. What did I say? So I've put in number 6, which is the rear light, is yellow, and I've got here PJR colour yellow. That's my rear light. Likewise, let's look for earth. Earth is number 2, so that's top right. Yeah, you see there, that's the black one, number 2, black one. Earth, in here, earth. The Boxster was brown, I've made it black, like that. So just follow that. So, and it'd be the same both sides. The only difference on the drivers is you have a fog light. So number 5, which is down there, 5 fog light, drivers only. I've done that as a white wire, fog light, PJL colour, white. Okay? So that's it really. I'll just give you a bit more detail about this. Yeah, so it's just the plate. They're the resistors. I riveted the resistors to it. They're all earthed. Yeah, so 2 are earthed to there. The other 3 are earthed to there, and then those earth wires then go into there, which then connects to the Boxster earth. And then all the other wires have the other end of the resistor in each time. So on the drivers you'll need 5, on the passengers you only need 4. Remember, you don't need a resistor for the earth side of things. And yeah, and that all works. And then yeah, basically this is just the plug that clicks into the back of the light. So hopefully that will help you all. So there we go, let's put that there so you can see, and I'll put the slide again so you can see it properly as well at the end. Take care, bye bye.